Hi, this one, and in this video today I'm gonna show you how to do a pineapple fried rice, and I will also show you how to make a pineapple boat by carving them and use the inside flesh to cook with rice. And as you know, fried rice is a great way to use leftover rice, and I recommend that you should keep them in the fridge so that they become dry and loose. And when you cook with other things, they will absorb the seasoning, the moisture from other things, and then you will have a perfect fried rice dish instead of using hot, just newly cooked rice. Then it's gonna turn a bit mushy. So I recommend that you keep your rice, leftover rice, in the fridge. And here in this dish, all you need is a cup of rice or more. It depends how much you like. Roasted cashew nut. What I did is I use raw cashew nut. I turned the oven to 180 degrees, and then I just pop it in and leave it there for 10 minutes. And remember to turn off the oven immediately, and then the nut will be roasted slowly and nicely. By that way it will be crunchy and still keep that flavor of the cashew nut. And I use 2 eggs, some chopped garlic, some prawns, or if you like other meat, like you can use pork or chicken, and sometimes bacon would be great as well to boost the flavor of a fried rice dish. And the seasoning, very simple. I only need curry powder. This is medium hot, or any kind of curry that you prefer. And here's soy sauce. I have this brand called Tamari, which is my favorite because this is the best of the soy sauce brand out there. Or else you can use any soy sauce that you prefer. And I will use some cooking oil. My favorite is sesame cooking oil. And some sugar to taste. A carrot and a spring onion. So firstly I'm gonna chop the carrot. I'm gonna chop it into very small size, and you just need a few of them. This carrot will give the dish nice color and also nice texture. And I will chop some spring onion into diagonal shape like this. And this will go to the fried rice at the end, because as you see they have different texture, and the softest thing will go at the last minute. So that's enough. So to pick a pineapple that's good for pineapple boat, for making pineapple boat, I recommend you choose the one that look full and equal, and also the stem still intact, and you can see they are in quite nice shape. And what you do is take off those parts so that they will look tidy. And use a very sharp knife to cut them through. So what I do here is I try to chop them into half so that I can make 2 pineapple boats here. So really sharp knife, and hold it tight. Turn around and make sure you go all the way through to the end. You can see, so it looks like beautiful. Now, I'm gonna use a smaller knife and carve alongside with the edge. As close to the skin as possible, but make sure not to cut through them. Now, how to take them out? You can see that I'm gonna cut through nearly half of the pineapple here so that I can remove the inner side. So you can see the two cut this side here. So I will start it right where that two cuts are. And I do the same on the other side. And again, I go back here and I try that all the edges meet nicely so that I can take the flesh out. So here you are. So this is one part. I move on to the second part, and I will do the same thing. So here you have two pineapple boat, and then later on you're gonna fill them up with rice, fried rice, or even some fruit. Gonna make the meal looks beautiful. So I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna chop this pineapple so that I can mix in with rice. I will avoid the core here, so I just take the flesh one here. I just need this much. And I chop them into small size. And across. And that's it, everything's ready for the frying pan now. So all you need is just a large frying pan. Non-stick frying pan is the best. And I'm gonna fry the pineapple so that I make them drier and less sour, because if you don't, and you mix it in with the rice, it's gonna make the rice quite mushy, so it tastes better when you refry them. I just add in tiny bit of oil. And I'm gonna use medium heat. You can see the color started to change, and the pineapple gonna turn sweeter as well. I add in just a little bit of salt. You know, the reason I add in salt is because it's contrasts with the sweetness from pineapple. If we bring out the taste of the pineapple the best. So yeah, I think it's finished. It's cooked. I'm going to transfer into a little plate here, and I will add them in later. Again, some more cooking oil. Garlic. And some carrot. And I add in the browns. And you can see the juice come out of the browns will cook up all the carrot nicely. So you don't need to add in water. I turn on high heat so that I will dry them up a bit. Sometimes even you can add in, you know, a small chopped salami or bacon or something like that. We're gonna boost the flavor of the dish. But because I use the curry powder, which gonna make the dish flavorful, so I wouldn't go too much for the meat. So it's getting dry up a bit. I'm gonna add in the egg. I push all of this in one side. I pour in the egg. And scramble them up. Mix them all together. Now I add in the rice. I use jasmine rice, but like if you like it easier, you can use basmati rice, which is very loose and easier to mix them. So make sure you separate the rice here. I turn down the heat into medium. And now I can add in curry powder, around 1 teaspoon, or as much as you like. And mix well. If if you use Thai red curry or you know, any kind of red curry that in the paste, I recommend you better mix them in at the frying vegetable and brown step before you add in the rice, or else, you know, it's very hard to spread them evenly with the paste. Now they all mix well together. I'm gonna add in the soy sauce. Usually fried rice I would add in fish sauce, but because I already use curry here, so I'm gonna cut out the fish sauce and I just use soy sauce instead. So around 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. So wait until 1 or 2 minutes until the rice heat up and you can see steam come up. Then it's nearly ready. Now I add in the cashew nut. And pineapple. Mix them all well together. You can see the rice started to steam up. So just wait for another 2 minutes for the cashew nut to be heated up. You know, if you don't like soy sauce, too much soy sauce in here, you can add in some just table salt or ground salt. Yeah. So you can see everything sitting up nicely. I just sprinkle with some sugar to add in the flavor. So it's ready. I add in spring onion and I cook for only 1 more minute. And it's ready to serve. Mix them all well together. And you see the spring onions getting softer, and that's when it's ready to serve. So I'm going to turn off the heat now. So the rice ready. Now I'm going to fill them all into the pineapple bowl. The flavor is just lovely. And it could be decorated on top with a few coriander leaves. And and some cashew nut on top. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and please, you can follow me for more recipe on cookingwithonfacebook.com, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.